Happy Monday, everybody. We have got another Monday miracle for you, and this is an exciting one. We love celebrating these wins with our kiddos and families, and this is one where a kiddo has taken his first steps and said his first words in the last few weeks here. And those are big steps because this kiddo had a very stressful birth. There was some heart troubles, there was some lung troubles, there was a possibility of some seizures going on, a lot going on really early in life. And he was doing okay, but he was kind of just delayed in a little bit of everything. So he is actually about 16 months old. So walking, talking, usually those things are happening closer to a year old or so. It's all a range. Every kid's a little bit different, but there were some concerns here from the pediatrician from a neurological perspective that things were maybe a little bit delayed. And so mom and dad were looking for some other options, and they found us. And we were able to identify, that system is kind of stuck in fight or flight, spending too much time in fight or flight. There's a lot of stress stuck in that neurospinal system from a very stressful birth. There was an induction. There was an epidural where all of a sudden the baby's heart rate really dipped. It ended up becoming an emergency C-section. And when they came out, they thought baby might have had a little bit of a seizure. Had to spend 14 days in the NICU. A lot going on. And so his system had been playing catch up ever since. And when we got in there, we just helped it right along. It was growing and developing, but it just wasn't happening as quickly as what they would like. And so when they came in, we did our nervous system scans, identified, there's some stress in there. That system is not functioning efficiently. And when we got in there and started to get it moving, allowed it to function more optimally, got that stress out of there, brought that balance back into the autonomic nervous system, stimulated that vagus nerve. Not only did we help with some of the ear infections and constipation struggles that they were having, but now neurologically, he's really starting, and developmentally, he's really starting to catch up. And so it's been a really, really exciting week because they have had some of those huge milestones that were not necessarily exact goals for why they were here. They just wanted, for him to start to, catch up developmentally, certainly, but really the ear infections and the constipation were a big piece of it, of why they sought out our care. And now all of a sudden speech is coming back online and starting to develop. All of a sudden he's walking, he's motoring around the office here. It is absolutely amazing to see. And when we talk about speech and pediatric nervous system focused chiropractic, it's one where we are working in tandem with speech therapists. And when you talk to most speech therapists, they're going to tell you that the vast majority of the kids that they see, the issue is not that they can't make the literal articulation or make the sound with their mouth. Now, that is a piece of it, and that is something that they specialize in. But a lot of it is the processing of the information. If you think about what speech is, it's that we have a bunch of sounds that we all of a sudden start to just know that's what it means. And then our brain processes it, filters that information, sends that information down to our mouth, and our mouth then makes the noise. That's where we come in. If there is stress stuck in the nervous system, it really struggles with the interpretation and the processing of how to start to create that speech, and that is where we can help. So that's what we help this kiddo with. So a really cool Monday morning. We've got a little certificate for him. We're celebrating in the office because he's moving, he's making noises, he's talking, and we are growing and developing and catching up exactly the way that we want it to be. The nervous system is the key to all of that. So happy Monday. Have a great rest of your week.